I was 17 when it happened. Back then, I thought babysitting was the easiest money in the world. Sit on a couch, watch TV, make sure the kid doesn't burn the house down. Simple. That's what I believed. Until I met AJ. AJ was 8 years old, quiet, pale, always watching. His mom lived in a quiet suburban neighborhood where every house looked the same and nothing ever seemed wrong. The first 2 times I babysat him, everything was normal. We played video games. He ate his dinner. He went to bed on time. No problems. So when his mom asked me to stay overnight on the 3rd visit, I didn't hesitate. That was my first mistake. When I arrived that evening, something felt off. The house was quiet, too quiet, no TV noise, no music, no laughter. AJ was sitting on the living room floor, staring at the wall, not watching anything, not playing, just staring. When I said his name, he didn't respond. I had to say it 3 times before he slowly turned his head and looked at me. And when he smiled, it didn't reach his eyes. His mom rushed out the door thanking me, promising she'd be back early. And then I was alone with him. We ate dinner in silence. Every time I looked up, AJ was watching me, not blinking, not moving, just watching. Later I told him it was time for bed. He followed me down the hallway without a word. His footsteps were soft. Too soft. Like he wasn't fully touching the ground. I tucked him in, turned off the light, closed the door. That should have been the end of it. But it wasn't. Around midnight, I started hearing sounds. Soft footsteps back and forth. Creak, pause, in the hallway, outside my room. At first, I thought I was imagining it. Houses make noises. Pipes shift. Floors settle. But then I heard breathing. Slow. Controlled. Right outside my door. I sat up in bed, my heart pounding. I stared at the door, waiting. Nothing happened. After a few minutes, the sound stopped. I told myself everything was fine. I laid back down and fell asleep. I don't know how long I slept, but suddenly I woke up. No noise, no warning, just awake. And the first thing I saw was AJ, standing at the foot of my bed, in the dark, not moving, not speaking, just standing there. My heart nearly stopped. I whispered his name. AJ, he didn't answer. That's when I noticed his hands were behind his back, hiding something. Slowly, he brought one hand forward, and in it was a knife. A large kitchen knife. The blade caught the moonlight coming through my window. It looked silver, sharp, deadly. My body froze. I couldn't scream. I couldn't move. AJ tilted his head and smiled. That same empty smile. Then he whispered, "Don't be scared." That's when survival kicked in. I jumped out of bed and ran. I slammed my bedroom door and locked it. On the other side, I heard footsteps. Slow, dragging. Then a soft tap. 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 The knife against the door. I backed into the corner, shaking, and called his mom. My hands were so sweaty I almost dropped my phone. When she answered, I couldn't even speak at first. I just cried. I told her everything. She screamed. She said AJ had never done anything like this before. She said she was calling her brother. She said help was coming. But I didn't feel safe. Not for 1 second. The tapping stopped. Then came scratching. Long, slow, scrapes. Like he was trying to carve his way inside. I held my breath. After what felt like hours, I heard a voice. A man's voice. Calling AJ's name. Then footsteps. Then silence. A knock on my door. I didn't open it. Not until I heard his mom crying. Not until I heard his mom crying. Not until I heard multiple adults in the house. Only then did I unlock the door. AJ was gone. His mom said they found him sitting in the kitchen, holding the knife, staring at the wall, like nothing had happened. I left that house that night. I never went back. I never babysat again. Years later, I searched his name online. I wish I hadn't. AJ was arrested at 16 for attacking a classmate with a knife. They said he'd been hearing voices since childhood telling him what to do. Telling him what to do. Sometimes, late at night, I still wake up suddenly, heart racing. Convinced someone is standing at the foot of my bed, watching, smiling, holding something behind their back, and every time I remember AJ. And I realize that night he wasn't playing, he was deciding.